Hey, I'm Molly Petrosky and I'm head snitch for Emerson College Quidditch, and today we're going to look at a little training video to get ready for the upcoming tournament. To get started, we're going to talk a little bit about the basic rules. First, snitches should run away from the field for about 10-15 minutes max and then try and get back to the pitch. Once back at the pitch, any snitch can pretty much do whatever they want to do without interfering with the game to the point where one team will get advantage. But after that, it's pretty much anyone's game.
My name is Todd Mitchell. I am a snitch for Emerson College. I'm going to be going over some wrestling moves with you. One of the important things about snitching in terms of wrestling moves is that you always have to be mindful of where the seeker's hands are at all times. Because if you just run up to them and try and grab them in any position or anything like that without thinking about their hands, they're just going to sneak around and grab the snitch tail. So the best thing to do to avoid that is to just take out the hands right from the get-go. Because once you have them here, they can't really do anything. They're yours. The important thing about wrestling with snitching is that you remember that it's not strength that you're using. You're focusing on the seeker's momentum and using their momentum against them to throw them off of you. So yeah, I will be showing you some wrestling moves, then I'll come back and kind of go over exactly what I was doing. You can just push them out of the way. Just be mindful of that momentum as they're running at you. You are not in a good position right here because if another seeker comes, if there are two seekers on you and you're like this, that seeker is just going to run around and grab the snitch tail from behind you. So when you're in this position, you might want to grab the arms, get their hands away, and get closer to them so then you can probably throw them or even use them as a shield against another seeker.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a seeker and a snitch for Emerson College. What I like to do, since I'm not the biggest, strongest snitch, is I like to use my quickness to evade the seekers. It's not all about running away, you know. That's not very fun for the audience or for anyone really. But the key is to let the seekers get close to you, and then you can anticipate their movement and turn quickly.
I'm Gabe. I'm a snitch for Emerson College, and I'm going to talk to you about pranks. Because the biggest thing that you have to do when you're snitching is keep the audience entertained. I mean, if it wasn't about that, we would really just have a little remote control car that the seekers chase around. What's so great about having a live snitch is that they have a free will of their own and they are kind of a loose cannon on the field. So pranks are a really great way to really identify yourself as a snitch. And the first thing that you want to do for that is find a really good place to hide when you're off field. What I usually do is before the game starts, I'm taking a lap around the field, I'm warming up, but I'm also keeping my eye out to see what I've got available. Are there tarps on the ground? Are there loose clothes that I can disguise myself with? Is there space under the bleachers, in a trash can? Are there subways, parking garages, places I can go that would be really funny for me to pop out of, 5-10 minutes later? And then when you do come back to the field, what you want to think about is, when the seekers are on you, you want to be careful what you're doing to not get caught. But when they're off you, think about things that you can do to get the crowd going. Do a cartwheel, do a front flip, pull your pants down, I don't know, something that really gets them going. And if you have props available to you while you're snitching, feel free to use those too. Take someone's broom, take someone's food, throw snowballs if it's the right time of year. Stuff like that. When you have a fence available to you, you do have to be careful because some snitch refs don't like snitches on the fence, and they will put up a fuss about that. But if they do let you climb on the fence, fences are great to really tease seekers because you can climb it a lot easier than they can. And a great thing to do is, Molly, why don't you try to catch me now? So get just out of reach for them, and you can drop down, and when she tries to get it, you just pull it back up again, drop down, pull it back up, neat, 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 neat. They hate it, but the audience loves it, and it's super easy for you. You can take a break while you're doing this, you know, smoke a cigarette, drink some coffee, whatever you want to do. And then, as soon as she drops her broom or gets beat or something, you jump down and take off. It's really all about frustration. That's the name of the game.
Always remember when a snitch is down, they get 3 seconds to get back up on their feet before the seekers can pursue them. So even if it's just a knee or they're completely tackled, always remember that you have 3 seconds. If you're anywhere on the field where you feel unsafe or you feel like you could get hurt, don't be afraid to call dangerous game. Just grab the ref that's closest to you and say, I need a second to get out of this area. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at the tournament.